Hey, Shalom.
Shalom,
Want to start by giving all praises, glory, and honor to
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Yahushai,
Yahushai,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Rakakwadash.
Rakakwadash. Hey, so this is four brothers from GMS Ghana. We get into a quick video, you know, about not trying to stretch out the scripture, or try to go too deep when that portion ain't given to you as yet, you know. All right. So this is brother Zakaria
What do you call?
Brother Iwab, Brother Yaramio.
Khan. So with that we can jump right into the lesson. All right. This is Sirach chapter 2, Salakia, Sirach chapter 10, verse 26. It says, "Be not overwise in doing thy business, and boast not thyself in the time of distress." All right. So, hey, when you're going about preaching, doing the Mosaic work, all right, don't try to be overwise with it, all right, because you could destroy yourself and you could cast a stumbling block before brothers. You see, all right, and to prove that that the Mosaic work uh, is a business, all right, we can get Luke, sweetheart, Luke 2, 49.
Can. This is Luke 2 and verse 49. And he said unto them, how is it that you sought me? With you not that I must be about my father's business?
And you see, Father's business, all right, because this is a spiritual business. You see? Yeah, go ahead. Read it back. Look for it.
The same precept there, the Surah.
All right, Sirach 10 and 26, it says, "Be not overwise in doing thy business, and boast not thyself in time of distress."
And like you said, right, that you ain't supposed to, be when you're doing the work of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, it's supposed to, try to be too deep, right?
Right.
Roughly paraphrasing your words. But this is Wisdom of Solomon 1 and 1. It says, love righteousness, ye that be judges of the earth. All right. Think of Yahweh with a good heart, and in simplicity of heart seek Him. And that's the mindset that you're supposed to go about. Teaching this truth. And go about the work of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua in simplicity. All right, not being all complex. You know, like they had this scoffer that said that Apostle Gabar's videos is be easy or simple as 1, 2, 3 or ABC, you know, which those men are out to the truth. All right, why? Because they try to go too deep, and that spirit wasn't given unto them.
God. See? Yeah, and those it's actually beautiful, right? Because um I actually like watching Apostle Gabar videos because it's so easy to understand.
Yeah.
But at the same time I realize that the understanding of the spirit that is given to those men or that man, if he to burn it out, right, it will cast stumbling block before a lot of brothers. You see, there's a lot of deep things that is revealed to brothers. Sometimes you can't even tell other brothers. You know, you can only tell it to a few brothers. All right.
Can.
The precept. Go ahead, huh?
This is Sirach chapter 3 and verse 21. It says, seek not out the things that are too hard for thee, neither search the things that are above thy strength.
All right. Go ahead, huh? Break it up.
Yeah, well, as you mentioned before, them, them brothers, they're seeking out things that is too hard for them, that can't rest in the spirit. When you seek something that can't rest in your spirit, it causes a stumbling block before you, and that could lead you to falling out to this truth, you know.
Can.
Because why? You're seeking out things that too hard. You're biting, you're drinking your little milk and unsatisfied. You want meat. You want things that too hard for you. A baby can't chew meat.
Right.
You give a babe meat, he can't chew it, he can't digest in his stomach. But you give the babe milk, the milk can go and digest.
Can. Yeah, can. Plus two does a general admonition for brothers inside the truth. See, it's a precept you gotta keep at the back of your head.
You know,
All right.
and even sometimes, right, Takiam, um, you would be studying, right, and you would find yourself going into certain things, you know, and sometimes you just gotta take a step back, all right, and go back to the milk. You know, even the apostle Tahar said, you gotta go back to the basics, you
Fine.
know. And there's a principal thing, the milk scriptures give you understanding of the meat scriptures.
Fine.
You
Fine.
know, say if your foundation is strong, obviously the house gonna fall.
Fine.
That's right.
All right. Yeah. Since you already there, Ak, read 19.
3 and 19.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Sirach 3 and verse 19. Says, many are in high place and of renown, but mysteries are revealed unto the meek.
Right, right, because the renown, like these celebrities, all right, they are famous. You know, men know them, but the mysteries of these scriptures are revealed who? Unto the meek, the humble in spirit. All
Fine.
right, the scripture talk about how knowledge puffeth up. All right,
Fine.
and the minute that you start getting certain understanding and you start being puffed up in spirit, that's a wrong move, a wrong turn. All right, but once you remain humble, guess what? Them things will continue to be revealed unto you.
That's right. That's right,
You
Doc.
know, but
Yeah, that's right. All right. Um. Yeah. It says mysteries are revealed unto the meek. All right. Meek goes back to humble. Okay. Like don't try to because really and truly when like those brothers that you talk about, the scoffing ones, right? They out to the truth because they're not humble, right? You see? But yeah. Um, Again, next precept, Ecclesiastes 7 and 16.
Seven and 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 16 says, be not righteous over much,
Done.
God, neither make thyself over wise. Why shouldest thou destroy thyself?
Done. So, you know, when you go in, sometimes when you go in for a precept, all right, just make sure that it on point and don't try to reach, all right, or try to stretch it out, put things that is not in there,
yeah,
all
God,
right, you know.
yep,
Also, if the spirit reveals something to you and you don't know how to quite break it down as yet, take a week or two and meditate on it. You see, and then you bring it to a brother or something. You see?
if I can say too, right? You know, you shouldn't use the scriptures, all right, to say what you're saying, but rather,
Yeah.
you know, let the scripture speak.
Done.
You know,
Get Romans 12 and 3.
12 and
Uh, I get Sirach 8, 8 and 19.
12 and 3.
Yeah, 12 and 3. Romans 12 and 3.
This is ready.
Go ahead.
This is Romans 12 and verse 3. For I say, through grace given unto me, to every man that is among you, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think, but to think soberly according to Yahweh hath dealt to every man the measure of faith.
Done. You see? So, hey, every brother ain't get the same portion of the faith. You see? Some brothers, not because two brothers came in the truth and they both 4 years in, they mean that they both understand the same thing. You see? One brother could learn faster than one brother, right?
yeah,
So you're not supposed to watch your brother because your brother know to go deep, or the most I give him the spirit to go deep, right? You watching your brother and think that you could go deep because you and he is both 4 years in. No, it don't go so. All right, you got swimming in lane. All right, and the Most High gonna reveal more mystery to you. All right,
Hey, Salak, you want to make a point in the scripture that was it?
yeah,
Finish?
Salakia. Read the back up.
Can. Romans 12 and verse 3. For I say, through grace given unto me,
Yeah, go ahead.
to every man that is among you, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think.
Yeah, you shouldn't think of yourself more highly than you ought to think. In other words, remain humble. All right, because even the apostle Paul, he said that he was given a thorn in his flesh, lest he should pop up himself more than what he ought to. You understand? And there's the Most High keeping him abased or humble. You know, so you always try to seek humility. All right, and not trying to go deep, being puffed up in spirit. Just be humble.
Can.
All right. Yeah, read the back up.
Can. Romans 12 and verse 3. For I say, through grace given unto me, to every man that is amongst you, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think, but to think, but but to think soberly, according as Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, had it dealt to every man the measure of faith.
Right. You see, it says not to think of himself. All right, individually. All right. So and when you go down on the precept, it explains that not every brother is the same. You see, some brothers get prophecy, some brothers get evangelists. All right. Some brothers get teaching. All right. Some brothers are great teachers. Okay. But the point is that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai gave every brother a certain measure of the spirit. You see? All right. Yeah. Continue on the same Romans.
Can. Verse 4. For as we have many members in one body, and all members have not the same office.
You see? Not every brother have the same office. All right. We're one body, but hey, somebody is the hand, somebody is the foot. All right. Somebody is the ear, right? But we're all we're all one body. All right. Go ahead.
Can. So we being many are one body in Hamashiach, and every one member one of another.
Yeah. But we all cling together and depend on each other.
Oh,
You see,
one more.
right? Because if you see a brother going deep, right, and that's not your portion of the spirit, all right, and you try to do it, it's completely out of order. All right.
That's right.
Because you won't see a nose trying to ear, all right, a nose trying to perform the function of an ear. No, that don't make sense. You see? Yeah, but that's it. Anybody? I give you Sirach 8 and
This
19.
is Sirach chapter 8 and verse 19. You want?
Yes. What's that?
Open as thy heart.
Slack. It's not. But
Yes, sir.
yeah, if anybody else need anything,
You 12? You 12?
Can. This is John 3 and verse 12. If I told you earthly things and you believe not, how shall you believe if I tell you of heavenly things?
You see? And the carnal things, all right, are milk, so to speak. And the spiritual things will be what meat. All right. And if you can't understand the earthly things, why then seek the heavenly things or the meat? You see, you first have to understand certain basic stuff, and then you go to the meat.
Can.
All right.
You want?
no, that's Doesn't I but can't remember. But yeah, it does just spread though, cause I actually put a next precept and it wasn't the Sirach tree. Spread Mecharite Sirach tree in 19. Yeah, but I don't know if anybody else got anything. Yeah, so that's it. Also, hopefully, this was edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bahasham,
Basham,
Yahweh
Yahushai,
Shai,
Basham,
Bahasham,
Rakafadash.
Rakafadash. All right. No shalom to the oath of the neck.
Yeah.
Barakatan.
Shalom.
Shalom.